Ladies and gentlemen, the one true Joker is proud to bring you another MLB The Show 24 from the gaming channel Jokers Are Us Gaming. And like I said, I'm your host, the one true Joker. Today, into an interesting matchup, as it will be Paul Skaisley of the Pirates and the Pirates themselves versus the Blue Jays with Yusei Kikuchi on the mound. And without further ado, let's get to the game. First, home is Date Fan Field. Today will be partly cloudy. That's the only change I'm gonna make. Springer, Vlad, Bo, Justin Turner, Vasquez, Jansen, Greg Radio, Connor Velasquez, and Ernie Comats. Pirates, Hayes Bay,
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Biggio throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now.
Hayes, Bay, Reynolds, Joe, Berger, Taylor, Oliver, Davis, and
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds here. Close, but call the ball. Ball one. High fly ball out into left center field. Gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Paul Steens. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Fly ball down the line. Joe has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Swung on, looped into center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Turner now. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner edges away at second. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And fouled off. Guerrero over at second. Bichette at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. That ball has just been voted off the island. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0.
I thought that was going to be off the top of the wall.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Joe.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now the lefty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is it. The shortstop.
Leover Peguero will hit next. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Varsho hauls it in, 2 away.
That is it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And now, up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Coming home, the throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Henry Davis. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Way out front for strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Kicks and fires. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Ball 1 there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
Yeah, definitely should not have dove at that moment.
And we're back. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Skeens back to work. Hard hit left side. Peguero throws to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 8, the center fielder,
Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. Out to short, Peguero. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Kiner Falefa.
Batting 9, the third baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now a fly ball to right center. Taylor on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Kikuchi back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ripped on a line. Connor Falefa makes the grab on the run. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Bay batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Jays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Bay at second with 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Connor Falefa under it. And that is that. Pirates leave 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Rips that one to right. Joe makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Hit high in the air. There it goes.
With his first of the season.
That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Got all that.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard. Justin Turner now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Bichette around third. He scores, and they lead by 4. And he'll pull into second safely.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Just.
Man at second with 1 away. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. Caught in a rundown now.
Ah, shit.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Oh, wow.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board,
Yep,
4 hits, no errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, leading off, Connor Joe. And first offering is fouled off. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. So they bring on the veteran, Yimi Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one back there. And it is gone.
Sayonara.
And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
His first start to the pitcher.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. It wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Peguero stands in now and watches strike 1. The Pirates trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Guerrero moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That is a sure no doubt about it.
A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Davis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Bailey Falter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Number 8, second baseman,
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot.
Cutter Falefa on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Cutter Falefa stands at second with 2 gone. Into center. Taylor drops steps, heads back on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 5-3. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Rowdy Tellez. That one ripped, and that's a base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
one finds the zone. That's strike one. And ball one. There's a line drive to left field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Fouled off. He was late. The Pirates trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, right side, Biggio. Play is made, 2 out.
Now that the left fielder,
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Hard hit down the line and left. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they push across one run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Buccos 4. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Quinn Priester.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
And a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dalton Jeffries up and loosening in the pen. Perez getting loose as well. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and 2 away now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. Trevor Richards takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's under it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Olivares in the box again, takes the strike. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 5-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dalton Jeffries.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That one down the line. They get one. Goes to second. Safe there.
Can't tag.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, one out. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman preparing to come on if needed. Ashcraft also getting ready. Move to second. Tag. And he's picked off. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. And they get Biggio for the out. And that is the inning. One left for Toronto as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tim Meza.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Jason DeLay.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. Chop to first. Guerrero. He handles it himself, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Buccos 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman. Now into the ball game on defense, number 19. He's the new third baseman. Well, one-run game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. The pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Nope, he held back. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Flares it into the outfield. Dunks one in, base hit. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Daniel Vogelback. Runner on first and one down for him. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Alika Williams. So coming into the game now on defense, Nathan Lukes. He takes over in right. Also into the ball game, Brandon Bell. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 13, Brandon Bell.
Also entering the game, Addison Barger. He's in at shortstop.
Number 47, Addison Barger.
Also into the ball game, Alejandro Kirk. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 30, Alejandro Kirk.
Also entering the game, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Also into the ball game, number 36. He'll play second.
Number 36, David Long.
Also entering the game, Evan Longoria. He's the new third baseman.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chad Green.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes the 0-1. Headed down the line. A long run for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounced out to short. Barker whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one inside, and that is ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Well struck, deep right field. Way back. Out of here. A towering shot, and we're starting over. It's 5-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So now a pinch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He represents the go-ahead run. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. And fouled off. Called out on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Andrew McCutchen. Big spot for him here. That one hammered but pulled foul. At the belt and fires. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Alika Williams. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Also into the ball game, Yasmani Grandal. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Braxton Ashcraft. Also entering the game, Sung Chae Cheng. He's in at shortstop. Also into the ball game, Jack Sawinski. He'll be out in left field. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. And a pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor sizes this one up. One up, one down. Now into the game, Josh Palacios. He takes over in right. And now the shortstop, Addison Barger. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now Ryan Serven taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Foul ball there. Yo one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sawinski puts it away, and that will end the inning. It's the 9th, and welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder. Pitching change here, Eric Swanson. Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. High fly ball down the left field line. Puts it away for the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Edward Olivares. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 6-5. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Davis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Rowdy Tellez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 outs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5.
3 to win. After these 2 singles.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And there's the strike. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Chopper right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The catcher.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Chang settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Second baseman.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And next for Toronto, number 36. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, unfortunately, the Jays suffered their first loss of the preseason after the Pirates came back to take the lead in the ninth. 2 unanswered. As there's Ricky game, the fun of the ball game. So, Jays had
Here
10
now
hits
is our
to the
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
5-5, and then 8, and then 7-5 to Green. So, the Blue Jays lose to the Pirates 7-5. If it's possible, you next time.